Hello everyone, welcome back. World Coin Hunt Day. If you're new to the channel, I try to do a World Coin Hunt at least once a week. This is the original tub we've been going through. It's been topped up a few times, and we're starting to see familiar faces being pulled. So for today's, what I've already started to do is have a ferret through the edge and see if I can find some smaller ones. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting this off to one side, tip it on its side a little bit just so we can see, and pull some of the small stuff out. They seem to be getting away, so we don't get them that often. Right, if we just get this off to one side, see what we've got. Right, let's have a look. We do that. Right, first things first, quick mix. And now I shall dig down the side and see what we can get. Right, first one out of focus, good start. Right, got ourselves, what's that? That's a 2007, that's United Arab Emirates, yeah. 1 dirham, fairly common. Just joking aside, I might start making a year run of those. We seem to get them fairly often. And I've seen a few in this tub, and I've seen quite a few that we've already pulled. So I'll see what we can do about doing that. Just for giggles more than anything, no real urgency over it, no real sort of need to get a complete run, but it'd be nice just to see what we've got. Right, Malaysia. 10 sen, 2009, another one that's fairly common as well, but again, being a smaller one, that's slipped down the sides. So let's give it a good old ferret. Here we go. 10 cents. I can't quite make that date out, it's a bit scuffed. I think it's 94, 95, but that looks like a Hong Kong to me. Yep, there we go. Just before the handover back to the Chinese from the British. Right. Oh, hello. Don't quite recognise that. 1980. 20 cents. That looks like the Madrid mint mark. Is it Madrid? No, it's not. It's not quite right. That's the Mexico City one. Is that Mexico? Yep, there we go. Mexico. So that would be the Mexico City mint mark. I always get those two mixed up, Mexico and Madrid. There you go, 20 cents, 1980 from Mexico. Excellent. Don't think we've had a Mexico one for quite a little while, actually. Ooh, aluminium. Here we go, Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia, 100 rupiah, 2016. Being aluminium, and really dropped this one. Yeah, if you have been following the channel recently, you know. Hang on, let's just give it a little ferret. Make the noise first. Noise first, chat later. Right. Yeah, if you've been following the channel, you probably know that I got a bag of mixed world goodies from one of my subscribers. Done a couple of hunts going through those. Not formal hunts like this, but they will be added to the tub in probably about another 2 or 3 hunts time. There's still quite a few to go. Plus I did a live stream with the bag last weekend. That went fairly well. I learned a few new things as well about some coins. Some people that were on there chatting away put me straight, which I'm always happy to have, so that's never a problem. Here we go, Netherlands, 10 cents, 1970. That is a diddy one. And one of the things we were chatting about at one point was, oh, here we are, common as they come, 10 francs, 1988. That's France. See these quite often. I've pulled a load of these out just to get rid of them. Yeah, one of the other conversations we had was around the lefty of the £1 coin, where the milled edge is to the left of the security marking on the obverse on the front, rather than to the right. So for example, you're looking at this one, the milled side would be here and that bit would be smooth. A lefty has the milled side off to the left of the center of the bottom. I went through 200 quid's worth of pound coins looking for some rarities in a previous video. I've gone through them and I've actually found one lefty, 2016, so very nice. Right, Uganda, that's something we don't get very often. 50 shillings, is that 98? I think it is. Yeah, Uganda, 50 shillings. Very nice. We've had a couple of Uganda ones in the past, but they've never been quite that high, not that big a value. Oh, I recognise that. Sweden, 2002. Yeah, Sweden. 50 ore. Very nice. Always get mixed up with the Swedish and the Norwegians because there's crowns everywhere. We've got to remember the Swedish ones always tend to have 3 crowns. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom again. Here we go. Right, who have we got? Chap in a fez. Now, a fez could be one of several countries, but I think I want to say this one is Libya. What's that? One piastre at the bottom. That date is incredibly small. It's an Arabic date as well, which makes life a lot harder trying to read. Well, put it this way, I will put the date off to the side there, you would have seen it by now. But it's quite nice finding these old, I want to say Arabic, I don't want to sound insulting, but all that region to me is all Arabic. The writing is the same, the numerals are the same, it's one language. To me it's Arabic. I appreciate it's probably classed as something slightly different, but to me it's all Arabic. It's either that or it's all Greek. Trying to work out some Greek writing is a nightmare. What have we got there? Ah, here we go. Spain, 1992. Yeah, 25 pesetas. There we go. That's got the Madrid mint mark on it. Got the M. So that's not Mexico. There we go. Spain, 1992, 25 pesetas. Dig. Got it. Oh, that's a small one. That way, yeah. Bank of... Oh, Guyana. I don't know if we've had a Guyana coin before. If we have, it's been a little while. 1 cent, 1967. This is about the size of a decimal half pence, possibly slightly bigger, but it's still a very small coin. Decorative on one side, no writing. Everything you need to know is on one side. So there you go. Guyana, 1 cent, 1967. Ooh, Turkey, I'd say that is 10 Kuros 2005. Yep. Yeah, Turkey. Fairly common. It looks like an incredibly old coin, but it's not. It's only 20 years old. I think it's just had a very hard life. Ooh, shiny. Who's this? Uraka 2001. Ah, Panama 1 centissimo. So that chappie must be Uraka. Ah, okay. One of the many indigenous tribes from back in the day before the Spanish decided to ruin the place. Panama 1 centissimo 2001. Nice. Another aluminium one. What we got there? Oh, Belize 5 cents 1980. Yeah, we've had these out before, so given the year, it's gonna have the Queen on the front. Yeah, feels like a children's coin rather than a real bit of currency. It just feels not right. It just feels fake. It's a weird thing to try to describe, but when you play around with aluminium coins, some of them feel like it's proper money, and others, like that one, it feels like the lightweight plastic stuff you get in kiddies' toys. Ah, Canada, 10 cents. Is that 1979? Eee, bit grotty on that side. Yeah, we've had a few of these. This will be one for the collection. I've got a small Canadian run going of different denominations, so that would be a nice one to hopefully add to it. That's a chunky beast. I was trying to go for one of the small ones. 1975, 5 dinara. Yugoslavia. Yeah, Yugoslavia. There we go. Yeah, again, fairly common these. We've seen these pulled before, but this one's actually in pretty good condition considering. I mean, 1975, 50 years ago. That's very good condition. Right, hang on, let's just turn this tub around a little bit. Ferret on the other side. On earth is that? Oh, okay. So I just found what looks like to be a Dirty Get Big token. Couldn't quite work out what it was. So we've got another aluminium one, 10 L, so that could be 10 lira, I suspect. 1949 is the date on the bottom, so that's going to be a post-war Italian. Yeah, there we go, Italiana. 10 lira, 1949. We haven't seen that many of those actually, because shortly after that, I think was when they started introducing copper nickel coins, or some sort of coin that isn't pretty much aluminium and lightweight. Slovenska, so Slovenia, 1993. We've seen these before. 5 Slovakian Koruna, I think it is. Yeah, Koruna. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Not seen one of them for a little while, but we have seen them before, so they're not unusual, just not very common, at least not in the recent batches that I've been putting into the tub anyway. Ooh, this one's different. Dark. Judging by the date, 1943, 10 cents. That layout, this feel of coin, I think is zinc. So we're talking probably Holland, occupied Holland. Yeah. Netherlands. The Dutch coins during the German occupation didn't have any nationalistic emblems. This one's got tulips on, but that's about as far as it goes. Whereas the Belgian coins during the German occupation and the Second World War, they, at the reverse, had, I think it was coats of arms, flags and all sorts on. So even though they were made of zinc, it seems to be the design was a rule for one and a rule for another. But that's always nice to get. I do like my wartime coins, especially when it's a German-based one as well. That is one set of coins I've got, many year runs for all the different Pfennigs and Reichsmarks, but I'll never really be able to get away with showing them on the channel because of YouTube's not really liking certain designs, shall we say. Magyar, there's one for the guys, you know who you are. Yeah, one foreign. I'm trying to work out that date, 1974. Yeah, there's been a running joke recently. I've pulled a load of 50 forints out of some 50p hunts, and I got sent a bag of goodies, and one of the surprises was another Hungarian coin. And the joke now is it's not a hunt if we don't pull out a forint of some description. Oh, that's all Cyrillic. Oh, there we are. There's the giveaway. Serbia. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, Serbia. 1 dinar. 2013? Yeah. So, Serbia, 1 dinar, 2013. We haven't had one from there for quite a while, actually. So that's a nice one to get. That 5 pesetas, that's Spain. There's the mint mark again, Spanish crest. Juan Carlos I, 1984. Very common, these general circulation coins. Right, couple more to go. Let's dig. There we go. What have we got? Oh, it's an American. We haven't seen one of these for a while now. 1983. Is that a P mint mark? I think it is. And you got yourself 5 cents. Very spendable. More likely to go into the pot for next time I take a trip abroad. Very common. Like I say, those are they're still in circulation though, so they're not exactly hard to come by. We pull one probably, I want to say, every 5 or 6 hunts. What we got there? Which way round are we? That way round. Czechoslovenska, so Czechoslovakia. Trying to look at that date, 62. Yeah, 1962, Czechoslovakia. It's got the old Soviet star design on it. That's 10. Oh, what did they have in Czechoslovakia? Wasn't rubles, because that's more of a Soviet thing, Russian thing. That was their own. Might have been Karuna, I can't remember. Anyway, you'd have seen it by now on the side. That's a bit of a brain blip moment there. Completely forgot. Right, so that's 25. Let's just do one more. Come on, where are you? That'll do it. Not that one. I could never remember which way round these go. The eagle and the shield is the same for Egypt and Syria. Syria, though, have got stars in the middle, so I'm going to go with Egypt on this one. I'm probably completely wrong. Again, you will see it on the side. And the date, what's that? 1975. And it's 20 whatevers. So, yeah, it's a bimetal coin of some description. I'm not going to say bimetal as in two rings. It's like a copper nickel mix. You can see on the edge. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's a shine. It's almost like a thin plate of silver there and darker material on this side. Huh. But that is the bonus one for the week. Like I said, I think that's Egypt. I'm probably wrong. But 1975, and I want to go with something like 20 piastre or something like that. Here we go. So, pick of the week, actual pick of the week. We haven't done one of these for quite some time. I'm going to go with, spoiler alert, the wartime one. I do like my wartime, as I said before. Anything that's World War I, World War II related in that time period, and it's involving countries that were either occupied or taking part in the battle one way or another. I love collecting those. So this is a 1943 10 cents from the Netherlands during the German occupation. I said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it every time. If only these things could talk, you'd be able to learn an awful lot. But that is my pick of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed that video, folks. If you did, please pop a like. Let me know which one's your favourite as well. Chuck something into the comments. If you agree with my choice there, or if you're of the collecting of American coins or old Soviet era coins, pop something in the chat. We're always open to a nice little bit of banter. Anyway, that's it from me for now, folks. Take care. I'll catch you next time. Cheers all.